He put that's Dashies. That's an Illy emote, Samuels.
This would be like map number 2, or OpTic were just gonna run away with it. But a couple of great individual plays from FaZe allow them to earn some streaks.
Some more Dashi emotes.
Crazy game 1 comeback. But we're headed to Arsenal control, and yeah,
for me, the best of all time, Scump, Karma, or Crim. I think I'd have to say it's a tie between Karma and Crim for my GOAT, personally. It's really hard for me to pick between them. I think they're both really amazing players.
Not the best result if you take a look back at the winners bracket final. So
yeah, but guys, thank you so much for all the Twitch primes and everything, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Offensively, FaZe look like they're
Twitch primes, the follows, the gifted subs. Thank you so much.
6 immediately backs it up, looking for information. Gets a lot of damage in. A lot of damage in.
How did he not kill Scraps?
I mean, I'm even surprised.
You guys feel like you get no bullet breaks sometimes in this game? It's really weird.
Which allows Dashy to find a couple of kills, and he's still alive in the back. You gotta heal. It doesn't worry about it. Still able to win the
I think Twitch Prime is definitely the most worth it out of everything.
Yeah, whatever.
I think it's like, how much is it a month for like Amazon Prime? Like 12 bucks, I would say?
Very confident with the KM.
10 bucks?
I just briefly touched base with him after that win. He's like,
could be more, but I'm not exactly sure. But I mean, you get Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime, and Twitch Prime allows you to sub for free to like any streamer you want once a month.
Okay. That sounds like something Damon would say, yeah. All right.
And then you get Amazon Prime, and Amazon Prime is amazing. Amazon Prime gets you a lot of cool stuff.
Coming off spawn now for OpTic. Scump looking to be the entry man as they build up this push to break back in.
Yeah, I think getting Amazon Prime, paying the $10 a month is definitely the it's the best like deal.
OpTic are going to try and pounce. I think it was grapple from Karma. He catches a cluster maybe on the way in, so they're going to go ahead and now give that
Twitch Prime used to be actually insane, dude.
They have to shift focus completely.
Twitch Prime used to get you no ads too.
Lives just about square.
Twitch is probably losing a lot of money from that though.
A lot of map position, so does the rest
probably why they stopped doing that. Honestly, they were probably losing like a lot of money that just wasn't good.
FaZe, though, at least trade that kill out.
Because a lot of people at Twitch Prime.
Jump now is gonna have 3 players pushing towards this gun side, just gonna play around information. So spot 2. Celium's gonna be the last one, but you like this play from Jump. Has the
Prime Video
as well.
Gets a ton of information to throw back to Scump and TJ in their back line. Scraps gets an opening pick. Scene wins a gunfight. He had no right winning as he peels Scump off a cover. And now you've got a really good chance to not only put pressure on the spawn of OpTic Gaming, but also work at collapsing. Look at this. You're trying to just get off spawn right now if you're Karma and Scump, and you can't get out of there. You just keep getting picked off.
No, you get ads when you have Twitch Prime now, but it used to be where you wouldn't get ads. They changed that.
They haven't got on the point yet, but they've started to slowly improve this live.
Amazon Prime is definitely worth it, man.
A change of map position. This is a
Amazon Prime is like the future, dude.
Find that one player on B.
So I mean, it's already been the future, but I mean, like, it's like, I feel like Amazon Prime will just keep getting, or not Amazon Prime, like Amazon as a whole will like just keep getting bigger and bigger.
2 ticks about to come in, and OpTic with 5 lives remaining has to try to make one last miracle push.
Yeah, I mean, the grapple's going to help them at least get in to try and go ahead and contest, but there's still a massive presence from FaZe Clan. Celium still the one standing tall inside. The contest does come in. 1 drops. Dashing the last man up. Celium shuts down round
Stream,
1.
I've been watching this like league really the whole time.
Their 3-man push they had
like the whole week.
Led to way more than maybe it had anybody doing. And if you go back,
I swear I've never seen so many defenses lost on this map. I guess people are getting better at this map or something, but I swear it seems like people are losing defenses so much. Like what I've been watching.
Scraps at the time won a gunfight as well on the TJ, but what those 2 did, they just
I don't know if teams like I don't know. I have to pay more attention honestly, but it just feels like teams are losing like defenses when they shouldn't be.
Staying on the point because they're just.
I feel like this is the easiest map to win defense on. Honestly.
So basically, what it does just slows down that push, gives them map control. If that goes the way of OpTic, as soon as they get those kills, they're moving up, right? They're putting pressure on the OpTic Gaming base. That doesn't happen, and it's the opposite where FaZe can get control of B.
And just a frustrating round for OpTic.
Hey, I hope you're having a good day too. Easy does it.
Also 2 and 7, so not what you'd like defensively to kick things off. Scraps, he's finding the kills early in this defensively. It's a cluster combo with the Maddox. Gives a little bit of position for a Seam to now move up. It's a 2-pronged attack as they fly at the front line of OpTic Gaming. They're already up 4 lives. There's only been 1 kill through for OpTic. Finally, Karma gets 1. They just bring it a little bit closer to even.
Yeah, they're at least able to get a couple bodies on A. FaZe have 3 down coming off spawn. That's a War Machine invested by Scraps. We'll see if he's able to find anything. Just Flak Jacket. And, well, it looks like they might have to give up on A.
You find offense easier, really? I don't know. I've always played, every time I've ever played this map, like, I don't think offense is that hard on this map. Like, I really don't. I feel like offense is definitely winnable, but like,
with the swiftness, able to get
I don't know, man. I feel like if you like, if you can play defense good on this map, or like if you play it right, you can win it every single time. Like, I feel like winning defense on this map is so easy.
In a position to still hold, but as Crimsix wins his one-on-one outer, that opens up this B street.
I just feel like teams like
one-on-one. Krim goes big, TJ goes big,
I don't know.
that creates the collapse because now
teams haven't been doing that well at taking map control, from what I've noticed.
Him, which is an opening for Dashy to find 2 kills. They're now into the B
like,
zone.
People on defense, I've noticed, like, they'll get the kills and they'll stay in that one spot. And it's like, dude, if you just push out gun, you push out middle, like, you shoulder kitchen, like, you do something, like, you could literally, like, you can make so many plays to where people aren't able to do anything.
Stay alive, found 2, somehow still up, but it's gonna be Scump's 3rd kill, maybe 0, still alive, just buying enough time, and his team's here now. His team's here. What a play from 0.
Yeah, he drops there. That's game. That is more than likely game. They didn't need much more on that 3rd pick, but he's able to finesse and take that one-on-one. What a moment. And yeah, you're down 5 lives, but at least you've got a prayer in this round.
I hate losing that gunfight. The dash you just lost. When somebody's on that bush and they kill me right there, I'm like, dude, why do I die?
Still a 5-life advantage. Krim finds his 2nd.
GG.
This should be the round.
Wow.
And if you're OpTic, you don't have to play around the point. You can just play around
I thought that for sure they had the round right there.
And Crimsix, I think, has been huge in this offense. Like, he has dominated the ICR war. We're just finding the openings to allow his Maddox players.
I mean, Peter Bread. What others? Like, I mean, one thing that's really good that like people do use battery for is like it's not just for the specialists. It's like for the cluster, man. The cluster is really good.
We'll be tied up 1-1 so far. Both teams getting it done offensively.
Hey, and this reminds me, I think it was Gen.g OpTic early in the week where they played Arsenal Control. I'm pretty sure it was 5 offensive round wins in that Arsenal Control. Went all the way to round 5. And it was 5 offense wins. We don't see that very often. Usually Arsenal very defense heavy due to the map pressure, but maybe teams are just starting to figure out what they need to do on their offensive pushes, because very similar to that. That's, you know, two
this guy Joey D saw my tweet. Okay.
0 almost did enough. Gave him a chance.
I mean, Mitch, it's been like, I feel like Call of Duty has always been kind of like that.
So now FaZe back to offense.
I feel like that was one thing like I did a lot in Black Ops 2, like on my team. It's I had a lot of like really like crazy like really aggressive sub players, and I always sat on the hill. I think that was one thing that like my team's always done really well.
Ready to go as well.
Like I did that in Black Ops 2 when when the game first came out. Like if I wasn't anchoring, I was like on the hill.
Chain to get the finish, so he should get back up. I don't think he has tact, but what a shot that is! As he just finishes around the edge.
I mean, I feel like that's how a hardpoint honestly should be played.
2 players, but does enough to get them into the zone.
I think
somehow FaZe still has mid-map control. Like even after those nice
give a shout out to your girlfriend Emily. Hey, Emily, thank you for watching the stream, Emily. I really appreciate it.
Now I thought that should have been all OpTic after Dashy hit those Tempest shots, but a couple of FaZe players able to stay alive. They're starting to make their progress towards A, and OpTic now on the retake.
Nah, nobody's giving me a shout out yet, bro. I need EG to win the match later, so I get a shout out.
For OpTic, yeah, you absolutely just have to give this up. You're down in lives already. Can't throw anything additional away at it. They don't have a presence inside a lobby as of now. Karma highlighting the minimap is kind of watching the guns push. Nobody taking that route as of now. This is a big moment. What can FaZe do from lobby?
I mean, Oren, I think the best hardpoint teams have their ICR in the hill.
It's funny because I think his team was trying to set
I don't know. I think that's the way it should be, in my opinion.
I think he saw both of those.
Like in World War II, it was like that. This game, it's like that. Like, I don't think the AR should be the main player in the hill, or not main, but like I mean, I feel like it should always be 2 people like that are kind of always in the hill. You know, I feel like that's what really sets up teams to be like really good. Like on TK, it was always like me and Lamar, and then it was usually like Kenny and Dylan always going around. On Envy, it was like me and Decimate actually were in the hill a lot on Envy, so I'd probably say me and him.
You've gotten pushed up through mid-map. and you talked about it, maybe
I don't know. I feel like kill time is really. I think it's really good for ARs to be in the hill.
Well, and I think OpTic.
I mean, I feel like it's been like that in every Call of Duty. Honestly, Black Ops 3 I sat on the hill a lot. AW I was on the hill a lot.
He's gonna hit once.
Like I feel like your sub players, like obviously unless it's like a small hill, they should always be the guys like trying to push out, trying to get map pressure, stuff like that. You know.
Not able to do so.
I feel like that's the way hardpoint should be played, in my opinion. I feel like that's why hardpoint's always been like for my teams, it's always been one of the better modes for me. Cause like I feel like if you're in the hill and you're an AR, you have so much more ability to help everybody, you know.
Two drop as OpTic can once again retain
I don't know,
control
understood.
And now 30 seconds left.
I'm just the whole package, man. What can I say?
It's probably behind the seam. In this grab slam, we'll see.
Can OpTic win this defense?
Doesn't have TacMass, has Flak instead. You can see just the way they're playing. Look how spread they are by both of those doors, not giving him an angle.
Well, that's what.
Push on up.
That's 90 straight seconds probably of a team trying to set up a grab slam.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because Scraps finds two. Now Dashy trying to stay alive, waiting for his teammates to come off spawn. All of FaZe gonna stack this point in 9 versus 5.
Dude, I think my E6 team, I think we only lost one control ever. Like on LAN. I think we only lost like 1 or 2 controls ever on LAN.
Finally trying to do it the whole damn round.
Yeah, the whole round.
I think it was 2 controls. I think we lost one to LG and we lost one at the Pro League. On my E6 team.
Right? It was always just him trying to force his way through.
Another offensive victory.
I've only had one org not pay me, and that was DT.
Big win there from FaZe.
And that was pretty fucking awful. That sucked. I lost out on like a couple $1,000. I'd probably say like 4K, 5K.
That's about it on the OpTic side. You're not.
Actually, no, it was more than that. It was probably like 8K, $8,000 I didn't get paid from DT. I was fucking awful, dude.
I don't know what happened at the beginning of that round with selling, or you know, after Dashy hits those Tempest shots. I'm not sure how FaZe stayed alive or who lost a couple of gunfights, but to me, that's like could have been the round.
What do I think about Asim? I think Asim's a really aggressive player, and he's really good, man.
Instead, it was
he's like one of those players that's like how do you say, like an intangible? Is that how you say it? Like they do things that like they're just like stuff like that. Like is so hard to get, dude. And that's why I think Asim is like has a really bright like future.
6 doing damage on the other end of things, and Scraps has this one-on-1, but he's so close to streaks, and he's gonna get caught.
Yeah, that was in Black Ops 3, dude.
If you're FaZe, where do you opt to go to try and get in? That's not gonna be a fun gunfight for Crim6. Asim off the top rope, able to make the play, at least get clearance on B. But OpTic's going for this. They want to get B. They want to get it done. They've shifted all their focus off A, and they've got set up inside. Scump and Dashy.
Like in my opinion, like playing the way Asim plays and like consistently playing like that, no matter how good or bad you're playing, not a lot of players can do that.
But after it's all said and done, it's really Scumpy just left.
A lot of players like if they're getting like if they're dying a lot, if they're not having that good of a game or anything like that, like they'll slow down. They won't play the same way. But, like Asim is really good about always playing the same way.
Test this at all. They had to win one, maybe 2 fights. Well,
I don't have any delay on the stream. I literally have my delay as low as it can go.
They're gonna try and retake this. Scraps and Zuma, they find the kills that they need. They just have to get these players off. Asim gonna fly on in, just one guy left, and now you have to be worried about the clock if you're OpTic Gaming. That lead gone.
They only need 1 point on either side. Well, no, the B, I thought that's right, they didn't finish B. It was a sliver away, so excuse me, they still need to get both on B. 25 seconds now to work with. Scraps continues to win one-on-ones. The fact that they get 2 kills out there in that situation works out great, but OpTic, they still have a 1 life advantage. Nice stun from Zuma to back him up, give him a little bit of ground to work with. TJ can't take the gunfight with Karma.
TJ might use the lightning strike here, maybe to close this round out. You're in a 5 versus 4. I think you do it if you're TJ. Maybe just play your life. You cannot get picked. You're in a 1 versus 2 right now. FaZe, if they isolate him out, they are going to do it. There's no lightning strike. So still a 3 versus 4 in man advantage, but that's a scary situation for TJ. Maybe you back on up, play a little bit slower.
Well, he won't be spawning back in, so no opportunity to use it. Now you've got 60 seconds on the clock and a 4v3. This first gunfight, huge. Celium spotted 3. And he's
Yeah, I
gonna
feel you,
back it
Maddie.
up immediately.
If you're on mobile like automatically has a way bigger delay.
Let's see, tries to make
But
a
if
play.
you're on
Can't win the
PC,
gunfight
you
now.
might just need to
Two
refresh.
lives left for FaZe. Scraps and Celium have got to clutch.
It's a war machine.
War machine.
Wow, he's using it. Yeah, he's gonna try to win this game. 35 and 17
He got
for
two.
Scraps.
He got two.
He hits Crim as well.
Now it's all on Crim6 to make the play. This has been his haven. This outer B street. He's been winning his one-on-ones, but now he's got to win the one-on-two.
No way Crim wins this, dude. This is like impossible to win with an
He's only got 3
ICR.
bullets in the clip. He's only got 3 in the clip. There's nothing he can do. He's got a Maddox, so he picks up to make a play. Can't snap. And it's FaZe.
Yeah, being on mobile, you always have a way like longer delay.
It was all offense early, but it's a late defense in a 2v4.
GG's.
The war machine from Scraps connects.
Was that a second war machine? If that's a second war machine, that's just unlucky.
I mean, having a huge game.
I feel like one thing that a lot of teams need to get better at doing, stream that I feel like teams don't do yet, is like they don't count like when they don't look to see when a player calls in their war machine.